is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated.
Welcome all sports fans and everyone across the nation. This is Tuesdays with TJ, episode number 31. This is the NFL podcast. I'm your host, Carlos Clay Live, the big homie. You guys know him, Mr. TJ Tracy. What's up, TJ?
What is up, everyone? I hope you're having a fantastic week, and it's been as good as it can go.
Let's get it out. Like I always say, represent your NFL team. This is Tuesday with TJ, you guys, and we're going to break it all down, y'all, the NFL podcast, and we are live, you guys. Hit that like button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you're new and you're loving what you're seeing as well, y'all. Appreciate that. Hit that share button. Share this stream to all of your family and friends and all across social media. We appreciate that. What's up, man? How's everything going with you?
I'm doing good, thank you very much. Had a couple tears a bit earlier, and I'll get to that in TJ's Eagles talk, but I'm all right. How about you, my friend? Are you doing all right?
I'm good, man. I'm still in Houston, brother. Doing my
Yeah.
thing, man. But, it's all love, though. I got to, take care of my job and whatever. But while I'm doing all that, might as well have some fun on my other job as well. So
Why not? How is
Yeah.
Houston? Is it good?
So far, so good. I can't complain. I ain't done much since I've been out here.
No,
I've been out here
not
for
hit
a
the
while.
town parties.
No. Not while I'm on business. If I wasn't on business, it'd be a little different. But I'm on business right now, so I gotta take care of that first. And then once business is over with, then we can kind of party. So business will be over with in a couple more days. I only got 3 days left out here, man. So yeah. But it's all good though, man. I can't complain one bit, man. We got some folks in the chat showing love. We got Daniel Berry Sports Highlights says, "Hey everyone, what's up, Daniel?" Got Infinity Production says, "What do y'all think was the best signing of the offseason from the team's perspective?" All right, I can answer that. I think it was, in my opinion, I like Tyron Smith going to the Jets for Aaron Rodgers. I know that was under the radar, but I like that pickup by New York. What about you, TJ? Just quickly, what was your best so far? You like the best thing, not including your team?
I did say Gardner Minshew a bit more for the Raiders a couple of episodes ago. I do like that little pickup.
Yes, I remember you said that.
I still think him so far. Then again, Derek Henry to the Ravens is going to be nasty.
Infinity says, "For me, it's Russell Wilson to the Steelers, since they basically have nothing to lose and are barely paying him." That's facts. That's a steal.
true.
That's a total steal by the Steelers. Yeah, that's probably why it sounds so good, because it's a freaking steal. I got Generic Ball Message. Hope all are well. What up, Carlos and TJ? What's up, Generic Ball?
What up?
And I got the beautiful Haley Gordon. Says, "Carlos, hey my baby, what's up, Haley? Always good to see you, love. Yes, ma'am. We in the building, y'all. Let's get it. So not a lot of news, mind you guys. I'll see you guys. Me and TJ will be live Thursday on As the NFL Turns. So we'll be special guests on As the NFL Turns for the NFL draft. So you guys come on through there. Obviously, I have it posted later on, but we'll be live Thursday for sure for the NFL draft. And we got some good things for you guys. About a 3 or 4 hour special bonanza of the NFL draft, man. I can't wait to go ahead and call that, man. It's going to be awesome to see that, man. And have all of our intakes on that as well. So it's going to be about,
It's gonna be
it's going to be TJ, Real Fan Sports. It's going to be on there, Zach and Nonfiction. It's going to be obviously Coach Rock and Dolph 17 from the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast, and a plethora of other people as well. So it's going to be very exciting. So you guys stay tuned for that. Like I said, we'll be live for that. And it's about a 4 or 5 hour just awesome show. We're going to break down everything of that first round NFL draft, man. So come hang out with your boy and TJ over there. But right now, we are Tuesdays with TJ. This is episode 31. So, yeah, 31 episodes of this, y'all, and counting. So, let's get it. Hey, breaking news. I know it's been a couple days now, but we haven't addressed it. So, let's get it. Shocking news from Buffalo. How I told you, I knew that Buffalo was something weird going on with Buffalo, but it was mainly on the defensive side. But now they have struck a chord with their offense as they have traded their wide receiver one, Stephon Diggs, to the Houston Texans for a fourth round pick. My question is, TJ, what does trading Stephon Diggs say about the Buffalo Bills? And let's add on to that, what can he bring to the Houston Texans?
Well, it's very interesting because the Buffalo Bills, I think, only have like Curtis Samuel. I think that's the only wide receiver that's sort of noticeable, which is crazy. Like to me, it came out of the blue. I wasn't expecting it, especially since they only got back a second, and they had to give away a fifth and a sixth, I believe. It was Diggs, a fifth and a sixth to for a second, I believe, which is crazy. Just looking at the trade, it feels like they got ripped off.
Yeah.
But apparently, according to some of their fans, it was coming. Diggs wasn't happy. They weren't happy with Diggs. It was just they're a bit upset that they didn't get as much for him. But I don't know who Josh Allen's going to throw through. What it makes is our mock draft have them taking a wide receiver. I think is pretty solid right now.
I would agree.
I think we got that one down.
I would agree with you. Yes, I would agree for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. And obviously the Houston Texans, they are piling talent to make a run. They are absolutely piling talent. But yeah, what do you think, my friend?
Yeah, well, Buffalo, and it's funny because if I'm Houston, obviously that was kind of a steal, anyways.
Yeah.
If I'm Houston, I take that diva all day because you are a team. And mind you, I just got word that they're gonna let Diggs test free agency next year. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a 1 year deal. So I was like, all right, that works out for both parties, man. Like if he's a diva and he's a crybaby and yada yada yada, well, you got him for 1 year. All right, we tried. We tried. I only gave him a fourth round pick or whatever it was to get him in the first place. We're good to go. So on top of that, as far as the Bills, it's more concerning for me because I had issues with them already when it came down
Mm-hmm.
to their defensive being let go. Von Miller is kind of showing his age now. The last couple of years, he's not the guy they thought he was going to be, and his injuries played a huge part in that. But this Josh Allen window, it was there, but it's almost like sources said Stephon Diggs wanted to leave the Bills because they knew they couldn't get over the hump of Kansas City. Hello, no
What?
one's
How?
getting over that hunt. Like
No.
they won 2 years in a row. I'm sorry. Like so you want to go to the Texans instead? That's just rumors though. That could be majorly false. People just talk about shit.
I
But
I did hear rumor that they gave him permission to seek a trade, except for Kansas City.
yes.
So
Oh
like,
well.
we'll trade you, but not to KC.
But now so Buffalo's got issues. Yeah, they're going receiver somewhere in that first round, if not for sure the second round. And they've got to boost up that defense once again. I think the Bills feel like, you know what, we have Josh Allen. We think that he can overcome any type of lack of offensive power that we have. I think Josh Allen could overcome that to an extent. But as far as Josh Allen compared to Pat Mahomes, he just doesn't turn the ball over like Josh Allen turns the ball over. So Pat
That's
Mahomes,
true.
he gets the free reign to do whatever he wants with whoever he wants, right? But we all know at the end of the day, he's not going to turn the ball over at a high clip like Josh Allen can. So that scares me because, yes, Josh Allen, even with really good receivers like Stephon Diggs, he still throws a bunch of interceptions. Now, he's going to be second and third and fourth guessing himself in a lot of plays, and that's where those turnovers come back and bite him in the ass majorly.
Hmm.
We'll find out though, but I think the Bills feel like, you know what, Josh Allen is just that damn good that we can let go of Stephon Diggs, get someone from the draft, and have whoever we have as our 2 and 3, and let's go out and get it. But who knows? As far as the Texans though, if Stephon Diggs for CJ Stroud, and they also bring in Tank Dell again and Nico Collins. Oh
Hmm.
my goodness, this
They're
Texans team,
deadly.
yeah, and they're only going to get better on the defensive side because of D'Amico Ryan's their head coach. They're only going to get better for season 2, and they have a young squad. So if I'm the Texans, I go strictly defense in this draft because I
Yeah, why
feel
not?
I feel like my offense is where it needs to be at now that we added Stephon Diggs and we got him for the low low. Houston's
Yeah,
going to
man.
be very competitive once again. C.J. Stroud, does he have that sophomore slump? I don't think so. He had the greatest rookie quarterback season we ever seen in our life, and
Nah,
he's only going to get better himself from that experience. So watch out for the Texans. It makes them a very threat to at least have a deep-ish run in the playoffs. They're not good enough to beat Kansas City at this moment, but they got respect from, or they'll put fear in a lot of these teams now when they play on Sundays. You can't just look at the Texans. Oh yeah, that's a dub. No, it's not anymore. It's not a dub. It's not. So this is a new day and age. My thing is, Stroud. We saw that he doesn't turn the ball over. We saw that last year. His touchdown INT ratio was very good. So, but my thing is, what happens when Stephon Diggs feels like he doesn't get the ball, and you have this young quarterback? How is that going to mix? I'm hoping someone's in his ear saying, "Look, bro, you gotta shut the f up with this dude, please. Shut up, man. Shut up with him, bro. Because right now, he's young. Let him. He's gonna make a mistake or two. It is what it is. But we don't need you to be diva around here and shut young blood up. Feels like that. So we'll see. I'm excited for the Texans, not so much for the Bills because I have my major concern for Buffalo.
No, I get it. And what's quite funny is about it, it's the second round pick used to be owned to Minnesota. Um, so in some way, Minnesota is still involved with the Diggs trade, which is hilarious.
It just happens like that. We got Sticks of Maine says AFC East totally up for grabs. Yes, it is. If the
Yeah.
Jets, it's a big if the Jets have even half of the offensive production. I mean, more than half, or let's say double their off production from last year. They're a 12-win team. You know,
Oh,
so
easy.
yeah, easy 12-win team. They have double their production, which they could do with Aaron Rodgers and company. But it's about protecting them. But yeah, it's up for grab though. I'm not necessarily about the Patriots because I don't know where they're going yet. The draft, we'll find out a lot more about that draft.
I
Uh,
think it came out that they've announced that they're pretty much taking Jalen Daniels from LSU.
well, that's if the Commanders don't get him at two.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, yeah, you can say that all you want, but the Commanders they can jump in and snatch him. I think like we both kind of agree he's going to the Washington. Now, now,
Yeah.
now, if Washington decides to be some dummies and get Drake May, then yeah, then
Please be dummies.
please be dummies.
Please be dummies.
Yeah, so yeah, if Washington gets Drake Mays, then yeah, that's gonna leave Patriots to get Daniels, and of course, if I'm Jaden Daniels, I'm going over there. Yeah, the Patriot culture, let's go. But anyways, very interesting going on with the Buffalo Bills and Stephon Diggs. I hope he has nothing but success. I hope he gets over 100 catches, man, and double-digit touchdowns. Because if he doesn't, and the Texans stink again, because mind you guys, the Texans are now running on a first-place schedule.
Mhm.
So that means they're going to
Harder
face,
schedule.
yeah, harder schedule. That means it won't be as easy as it was this year. So you're going to automatically play the Ravens again,
Yeah.
the Chiefs, and you're going to play the who was the AFC Bills. So you're going to automatically play the Bills,
Oh,
Chiefs.
so we're gonna have a Diggs reunion.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's going to be one. Trust me, it's going to be Sunday Night Football.
Oh, that's absolute. Yeah,
Yeah, Texas
that's gonna be
versus
a game to
Bills. Oh
watch.
yeah, Texas versus Bills. Sunday Night Football, book it. CJ Stroud, because the Texans are going to get a lot of love now because last year they were barely on national TV. Outside of that,
Mhm.
the annual Thursday night football game that every team plays now, the Texans probably had after that one game on primetime TV. I think I could be wrong about that, not including the playoffs or the last game of the year. That was I think it was on NFL Network because it was just the last game of the year. But I don't know. I don't know. So the Texans look pretty damn good. Can they ride that wave of momentum? The Bills, we'll find out what's going on with Buffalo, man. All right, let's do a drastic turn, TJ. Let's talk about the NFL draft, man. There's been some
Already.
yeah, a lot of names going on, but we got two guys. We're thinking about some guys getting a lot of looks. I was reading, oh, not reading. I was watching ESPN, and Mel Kiper Jr. was on there, and Mel Kiper Jr. He made me sick to my stomach.
Oh, really?
Oh, very sick to my
What
stomach.
did he say?
Oh man, this guy had the audacity to compare Bo Nix to Drew Brees. Yeah. He compared Bo Nix to Drew freaking Brees, a Hall of Famer.
Oh,
First ballot Hall of Famer, my GOAT of the quarterbacks, when it comes down to my personal feelings. But come on, bro. Anyways, but it got posted. He was saying, well, you know how he talks with the old permy guy. He was like, well, Sean Payton's there. Sean Payton's there, and Bo Nix fits the Drew Brees model, and he's gonna go to 12 to Denver, and oh man, I say get out of here. But let's talk about Bo Nix and JJ McCarthy because both these guys something in common. They weren't even talked about as first round or has as high first round picks until the end of the season. McCarthy
mhm.
was really thrown into the mix out the blue. Bo Nix showing love from a lot of these folks as well. Who do you trust more? And I'm gonna add on to this. Who do you trust more as an NFL caliber quarterback? Is it JJ McCarthy or is it Bo Nix? And where do you see these two guys? Who would who would you want to see these guys go to for their potential?
Ooh, that's harsh. Because the more I look at JJ McCarthy, I generally I see a Knicks Mac Jones. And then obviously, I hope I'm wrong because Mac Jones is flamed out. But the more I look at JJ McCarthy, I just see Mac Jones. So he needs to sit. JJ McCarthy, I think if he is going to succeed, I think he needs to sit and learn.
Yeah,
Um, maybe like I know they're never going to do it, but like if he went to the Chargers, he's with his old coach who knows how to work him. Like the best situation for him would be going with Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh? Jim. I'm just going to call him Jim. Um, but Bo Nix is just a mystery because from what I hear about this guy, he just loves football. He loves the football. He knows the game in and out. He is old. I know he's up. He is old, but it is going to be interesting. I don't know if he's a Sean Payton. I don't see if Sean Payton will take him. I like people are always mocking him to Sean Payton, but I don't think he's good enough for Sean Payton. Uh, there's just so much negatives to this guy.
yeah. I don't see. None of these guys, in my opinion, are starting
No,
NFL
they're not.
quarterbacks right off the gate. I would love to see both these guys have a backup role on a veteranish kind of team, something like that. But who do I trust more to answer the question? McCarthy. I don't. Bo Nix. Bo. I like McCarthy's arm. I like his arm strength. I like his accuracy. Bo Nix has got to prove he can sling that rock down the field in the NFL because yes, his numbers crazy numbers, right? 40 plus touchdowns. Only like
But they always are like that from Oregon.
yeah,
Like, look at
yeah.
Justin Herbert.
Big,
He
big,
was crazy.
and here's what I'm saying. I've seen Bo Nix play against SEC competition when he was with the Auburn Tigers.
Yeah.
When he was with
Yeah,
the
and he didn't
Auburn,
do well.
and he didn't. That's the reason why he transferred to Oregon because in the SEC, the best defense in the nation, he didn't show much. He has a nice athletic build and he can run some, right? And he can make plays on the run a little bit, but for the most part, he did not do well. Now that was a piece of a part of him, also part of the Auburn offense itself that didn't let him get a shine on. But even with the Oregon Ducks, I'm sorry. He had a lot of dinking, a lot of dunking going on, and those guys in a bad Pac-12 where there's no defense at all. They took advantage of it, man, and they would catch and run with the best of them. So, all right, that's done. McCarthy, though, on the other hand, same kind of conference as the SEC, the Big Ten. I used to call it the Big Slow. It is the Big Slow still, but in crunch time, the crunch moments, I've seen this guy come in the clutch more times than not. And he's got a lively, sharp arm. I do love his arm. Now, is it the Jim Harbaugh system that really hurt McCarthy? Yes, it is, because, I mean, those guys were a run-heavy team in a run-heavy conference in the Big Ten. So I get that. I really get that part. But I'm a little bit worried for both of these players because this extra hype out the blue, it drives me crazy. And some can make it, and a lot don't. A lot don't. And it's only hyped up because the media needs extra eyes for this first and second round of the NFL. And you want to get as many high profile players now. He's the quarterback, McCarthy is, for the defending national champions. But let's be real. It wasn't much he did. It wasn't much he did at all, man. I mean, he looked really good handing that ball off. But I'm not trying to hate on none of these guys. But it's just the fact that, like, are you guys really worthy of first round picks? I think if Jordan Travis from Florida State never gets hurt, he is that next guy after Mayers and after you have Williams, Daniels, and Mays. Excuse me, I keep calling Mayer. May. I think Travis is that fourth dude, but he obviously tore his ACL last year. I would rather pick him up if I'm Sean Payton, right? Later on in the
Yeah.
draft, if he's there third round, fourth round, pick his ass up, someone like that. But as far as Bo Nix concerned, I don't see any type of Drew Brees at all. Drew Brees is the most accurate quarterback in NFL history, and his defense was, well, Drew Brees wasn't a Hall of Famer before he met Sean Payton, and I was like, yeah, but right now you're comparing the Hall of Famer to Bo Nix. No, you can't compare 07 Drew Brees, I'm sorry, '05 Drew Brees to Bo Nix. You're comparing the Hall of Famer Drew Brees to Bo Nix. That doesn't make any kind of sense to me.
No, I get you. I get you. If Sean Payton had the option to pick, do you think he would rather go with McCarthy or Nix?
McCarthy.
Yeah.
Sticks of Maine said it earlier. He said Bo Nix is about the same age as Drew Brees, but that is all they have in common. Yeah, Bo Nix is a little older, and he's a little bit more stiffer, in that pocket. In my opinion, I think McCarthy has the live NFL arm, and
Yeah.
I think that. But McCarthy has an issue with his reads. Now he got better this year, but let's be honest. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm very confused on both these players, but they're gonna go somewhere, and unfortunately, they might go first round. And even
I'm
McCarthy might go
hearing.
high first round. So
I'm literally hearing that they say there's going to be at least five QBs gone in the first 10 picks.
I hope not. I mean, I'm all for the craziness. I'm all for it, man. But there's some guys out there that after those first three quarterbacks go, I'm not trying to rush to get these other quarterbacks. Not right now.
No. So if say Nix, McCaffrey, or the I've forgotten the other one, Felix,
Yeah, Michael Penix.
then Michael Phoenix fall.
We'll get you back up, TJ. Hold on 1 second. There you go. All right, we got you back on.
Hello, sorry about that. Don't know what happened. We were doing so well. It's been weeks.
I know,
But if
right?
any of those fall to your good old, I was going to say Steelers Saints at pick 14, you wouldn't want any of them?
I want Penix.
You want Phoenix, yeah?
Yeah. I want Penix Jr. I don't want McCarthy.
Sit behind Carr for a couple years.
Yeah. I want Penix to sit back. He can sit there for 2 more years and relax, and then we'll get him in after Carr's gone. And unless Carr has this turnaround, which I don't see happening, but
I don't see that happening, no.
yeah, but I would take Penix. I just think he's got a rocket of a left arm, man. And he takes chances like crazy. I love it, man. I love him taking chances. So
Fair.
all right, but yeah. So shout out to my mouse for not working right now. What's my mouse doing? Let's go.
Your mouse? Has it died? My bad. Mine died earlier, just for the stream.
I don't
Ran
know
out of
what's
batteries.
going on, but it's all love though. Hold on.
Ugh.
I'm trying to get it right. Get it ready now. Oh, yeah, it's dead. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do it old school way.
End of Q1. If anyone cares, the 76ers are up over, I believe that's the Pistons, 30-22.
There we go. Yo. All right, so we got our next one. Who is your can't miss rookie prospect? With all these rookies coming in, there's always that one guy, like, you know what? He's that dude. Like, whoever gets in, they got a good one. on their squad. Who is your can't miss rookie prospect for this 2024 NFL draft, TJ? From the first round. How about that?
From the first round? Okay, so you don't want me to choose a kicker. Um,
No, no
uh,
kickers, man.
no kickers. I'm going to go with Marvin Harrison.
Mm.
I think he's solid. He's the most complete prospect. He knows how to win. His IQ is there. His catch rate is amazing. Like, I think even if he is going to the Cardinals, he's going to be the number one option easily. And if he has a bad year, I don't think that's going to be on him. I think that's if Kyler Murray can't get in the ball. But I think he's the most complete and best prospect in this NFL draft who can play day one and be good. Because obviously the QBs you don't know that they're always a coin flip. But man, he's 6'4", footwork's amazing, change of direction, he's long seed. It's just all he is the complete package. He is wide receiver one in this draft, and whoever team he's going to, I wouldn't be surprised if he's wide receiver one there.
We got the beautiful Jacqueline says hello, gentlemen. I hope all is well. What's up, Jacqueline? Good to see
Hi,
you.
Jacqueline. I hope you're having a fantastic day.
That's right. That's right. Uh, yeah. I mean, there's a few teams. Obviously, if Arizona, do you think Arizona's crazy to pass them up? Do you think they'll pass them up?
Oh yeah. Again, if they pass him up, I want what they're smoking. Uh,
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I think
what about
Arizona.
you?
I think Arizona gets no gets Harrison. I like that. I don't see them letting them slide. You know,
No.
or trading down because they're like, yeah, whatever, we can get a Doomsday or something like that. I don't know, but I just think Marvin Harrison just as a route running is just fantastic. My guy is
Yeah.
I will hear your Marvin Harrison and I will raise you
Ooh.
Brock Bowers.
Oh.
Tight end from Georgia. He is can't miss in my opinion. This dude, he just smells like success. He smells like Kittle and Kelsey mixed together. He smells like the next best tight end, the next best great tight end in the NFL. You know, obviously all these guys is barring injury, obviously. But
Yeah.
Brock Bowers is, I mean, can't miss product. This dude, just the grit and grind. I feel like whoever he goes to, whether it's the Chargers or even if the Cardinals want him for some strange reason, I doubt it though. But if the Chargers pass him over or the Giants pass him over, which is crazy to me, but any team he goes to is not going to be happy to have him. They'll be lucky to have him. You know, when it's all said and done, I think Brock Bowers, man, just a generational talent. This dude, literally, like if he was healthy all this year, he'd have broke some of these stinking records, man. This kid has been
Hmm.
amazing, and he's been balling since his freshman year. I guarantee you, TJ, if he was allowed to go to the NFL after his freshman year, he would have been a first round pick after his freshman year,
That's something special.
and that doesn't happen
I
too often in football.
I have heard that he's going to drop to late teens. People are like unsure about the injury, and people are like they've got other needs other than tight end.
And it's funny
So
because he had the injury, but he came back and played well
yeah.
in the same
So
season, the
if
last couple games. So,
it,
which is fine. I'm praying to God he drops a 14. That's what I want for New Orleans.
oh no, I hope he
Hey,
drops to early teens. So
I
certain.
mean, I'll take him in a heartbeat. You know, let's go. No, he can't go to the Eagles. Hell no. Y'all get every damn body anyway. Y'all get every damn body anyways. No, man. Not another Georgia guy, man. Leave those Georgia players alone, bro.
Hell no.
Hell no, he can't go to the Eagles. I would be sick to my stomach. Ain't that about a big? But that means the Saints and other teams will be dumb enough to let him go, let him pass. So
They're
yeah,
done dumber decisions. Look
yeah,
at Warren Sapp back in the. I think it was Warren Sapp back in the early 2000s. They just let him drop and drop and drop.
really.
Yeah, I think it was Warren Sapp who
No, no,
fell
no,
to
no.
Tampa.
No, say what team let him drop? What team?
Most of them, I
Oh,
think.
oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Most
And
of them dropped, and
they
then
were
Tampa
so
was
worried
just like,
about
yeah,
his character issue.
yeah.
He had a character issue, man. Sure, character my ass. If you good, let's go. If you know, I'll take my chances with characters all day. I'll take my chances. Let's go, man. But yeah, so I'm going with Brock Bowers. You're going Marvin Harrison, and I like both those picks though. Cause I think both those guys are going to be awesome for whatever team they decide to pick them up. They're going to have a great one on their hands. I'm excited for this draft, man. This draft is in is it 10 more? Is in what today is it 9? Oh, it's in 16 days.
Yeah, it's the 10th. Well, technically 15 days for me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm so geeked up.
Uh-huh.
I cannot wait, bro. It's gonna be awesome, man. That's gonna be just must see
Oh,
freaking
God,
TV.
it's just going to be fun.
Um, I can't wait. All right, let's go early MVP candidates, man. And we'll put a little spin on it. Who is your early MVP candidate? Because Lamar Jackson won it all, but
Yeah.
this past year was kind of first year in a long time where you're like, I don't
Should have
know
been
who
Christian
MVP.
McCaffrey.
Yeah, right. Because it's always going to a quarterback. But even Lamar won it. I felt like he didn't do enough to win it, but
He had a worse year than he did when he did win it.
yeah, he did. Yeah. But it just told you the level of play and the lack of quarterback play that we had throughout the entire year. And of course, the best quarterback in the regular season didn't do his thing, which is Pat Mahomes. He didn't because the team itself. So he didn't have MVP numbers per se
So,
from years past.
do you want to go with one? Because we're pretty much convinced it's going to be another QB. But do you want to go with a QB prospect and a non-QB prospect?
Yes, give me a quarterback and a non-quarterback prospect. Let's get it.
So my QB prospect, not Pat Mahomes, because Pat Mahomes is Pat Mahomes. I'm going to go Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow is going to come back and just have that fire under his belly, like he did when he came off the injury on his rookie year. He was great, and I feel like he's going to win Comeback Player of the Year and MVP all at once, because I feel like he's just gonna be annoyed. I was gonna swear then, but annoyed. He's just he almost made it to the Super Bowl. He made it to the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, lost to the Rams, and it just showed how crucial he is to that team. And I feel like he's going to come back and show everyone that he's worth the money they paid him. Who's your QB option?
Sometimes I can't stand you, TJ. But
Why?
yeah, because I agree with you. Joe Burrow. I was going Joe Burrow, too. I feel like Joe Burrow, man, he's going to come off this injury and just does what Joe Burrow does, man. Just ball out. I love me some Joe Burrow. And I love the Bengals. Yeah. And if they can stay healthy, this team is going to be once again back in the AFC Championship game. If they can stay healthy. Obviously, Joe Burrow has a lot to do with that. And I feel like they call him Joe Cool for a reason. He's the only guy that has looked Pat Mahomes in the eye outside of Tom Brady and says, nah, not today. Yeah. He's the only guy. He's the only guy that's looked Mahomes in his eyes and like, yeah, bro, you're not winning today, man. So Joe Burrow's got that it factor. We know that. It's just about staying healthy, and can the Bengals give him the protection that he needs in this upcoming draft and free agency. And I think that they will give him what he needs, and I feel like Burrow's going to have a awesome season, which means Jamar Chase is going to have an awesome season too. So that being said, my non-quarterback, Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase, fair enough.
Chase for the Bengals. That's my non-quarterback. If he can go off and I think he's in due for. He's got to stay healthy too, though, because he's been hurt. A lot too. If he stays healthy, I mean, I can see a 1,800-yard receiving year. So Jamar Chase is electric after the catch. It's just something about that after the catch for him. We got Samuel Wilkerson Jr. in the building. Says hi, Carlos and TJ. Good evening.
Good evening, Samuel. I hope you're having a fantastic day.
Who is your outside quarterback that's going to be MVP?
I'm going to go with running. I went with running back.
Yes, I like that.
This generally wasn't biased. I'm going to go with Saquon Barkley.
Ooh, I forgot about Barkley with the Eagles. Duh, Carlos.
You saw what he could do after that horrific, no, not horrific, putrid.
Putrid.
Offensive line in the Giants. With a decent O-line like the Eagles. And if he can stay healthy, obviously, he has got that health issue. I see him having a monster year, and hopefully we use him in the pass game. They've pretty much said they will use him in the pass game. But him behind a great O-line, healthy. He's not playing on MetLife turf every game. Well, not every, 8 games of the year. It's only two. Um,
Yeah, that damn turf monster.
yeah, I think he
Uh,
had like 1,200 yards, not last year, before behind that horrible line. So I reckon he's gonna. I think he's gonna. People are expecting good things, but I think he's gonna shock them. They're not gonna expect what's gonna happen, and his name will be pushed up there for
Hey,
MVP vote.
I agree with you on him having a great season. I know that. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. If my guys from my fantasy football watching right now, I promise you guys, first round pick. Do not let me get Saquon Barkley. I'm getting him. I think Barkley have a monster year this year with the Eagles.
Mhm.
As far as production goes. Yeah, so I agree with
Yeah.
you there. I like the way that sounds, though. All right, well, let's keep the ego train rocking and rolling. We've got TJ's Eagles talk. What's going on in the world of Philadelphia?
Oh, well, we've had a sad day. The Fletcher Clocks came out, had his presser to officially announce his retirement, which is heartbreaking. It wasn't. It was sad, but it wasn't as physically as emotional as Kelsey because everyone did have a dry eye in that room. He brought his whole family, which is great. But he said something interesting that even though he's leaving an Eagle as a player, he still wants to be part of the Eagles.
Yeah.
Like he says, this is not goodbye. This is see you later, which is nice. The Eagles do seem to have that connection that they're willing to accept old players back into the building, either as coaches or staff members or anything like that. So hopefully we see him somewhere. But that's a sad day. But earlier this week we brought back Avonte Maddox, which is great. I love Avonte. He has got great relationships with Dallas Goddard, and he's a great player. He's injury prone.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah.
shame. He plays so hard, his body can't withstand it. But the contract is so team friendly. Like if he doesn't play, he doesn't even need to be on the team, and it doesn't affect us. We also agreed to terms with Jordan Mailata. I think it was like a 3-year, $84 million extension. That man's getting paid from not ever playing football in 2018 to now getting paid a lot of money.
It's
Like,
crazy.
great story.
Yeah.
But that's locked up our left side. We've got Landon Dickerson, who got paid this off season, and Molada. So they've gone, okay, our centre and right side, right guard's a bit but at least we've got the left fully locked up, so which
Yeah.
is fun. And it's just fun. It's just a great story. Great, he's a great player. Obviously, he's been on The Masked Singer and is a fantastic personality. The Eagles have, I think, it was announced their 30 visits, and most of them are offensive linemen. So we might take an O lineman in the first round, or pretty much guaranteed in one of our seconds. So it's going to be interesting. That's definitely a Harry move.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely a Harry move. But yeah, I think that's about it for the Eagles talk right now. I did think of something. Oh, WrestleMania came to Philadelphia.
It did. It was
Now
freaking
that was
awesome.
fun.
Did
That
you
was
watch it?
great. I watched clips. I couldn't watch
Me
all of
too.
it
I
because I
watched
don't
clips too.
get it over here.
Oh, the Darren Peacock, huh?
I don't have Peacock, no. So obviously I saw Kelsey and Lane Johnson, and you can clearly tell that Lane Johnson couldn't do anything because obviously he's under contract and didn't want to risk injury. So he just sort of stood there and held a chair. Like Kelsey did everything. Oh, it was great. But what a great WrestleMania 40, I
Hey,
think, will go down as one of the best
shout
ones.
out to Cody Rhodes, man,
Yeah.
and Roman Reigns, man, the tribal chief. That's my dude, bro. I mean, a bigger shout out to Roman Reigns because he held down wrestling WWE now for almost 4 years when it was at its
Oh, wow.
lowest. It was at its lowest, man. But Roman Reigns is put on his shoulders, man. The Cody Rhodes storyline that was mixed in with the Bloodline storyline was awesome, bro. I really enjoyed it, man. It sucks to see Roman lose, and he's gonna walk out for a while. He does have some other issues to take care of in real life. So, but for
Oh,
Cody,
really? Oh,
yeah, he's still battling with leukemia.
oh gosh.
His dad is in the hospital, really sick. So I had a feeling that it was going to be, that he was going to lose that. It's time to, take care of family and take care of himself, whatever. But still, Cody Rhodes winning, man. Just I know we're not on football right now. We're not on air, but just the storyline for all that, and that storyline goes back 3 years now. Talking about bloodline
Yeah.
storylines. It all paid off in one night, and it was awesome. I didn't watch it, but I watched clips though. But I am still in tune with what goes on, both AEW and WWE. So I wanted to say that. But yeah, shout out to Philadelphia, man. They brought it. They brought their energy. They
Oh
brought
yeah.
their energy
They
like per usual though.
when the sound happened for the Undertaker to appear, that stadium lost it. There's a great behind the scenes video of Joe Marlada. Like he's not really he's opening it. This is like the first wrestling match.
Yeah.
He was so pumped and screamed so much he gave himself his own headache,
Damn.
which is fantastic.
Damn. He got his own headache, man. That's crazy.
He got his own headache from the hype he got, which is fantastic. But to finish up the Eagles talk, I think it came out yesterday that the Eagles, I don't know what wizardry, I don't know how he's blackmailing, but apparently we still have about $30 million in cap space.
It's just the freaking Eagles, man. I don't know what to say about those guys. You guys just know how to do it in the offseason, man. You got to do better than the Saints. I know that. Jeez. We got Card Craze. Says good late afternoon from BC, Canada. What's up, Card Craze?
Ooh, hello,
Good to see you.
Canada.
All right, shout out to TJ and the Eagles talk, man. Sounds like some good things on the horizon for Philadelphia. Coming up a very fun week and a half.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's a fingers crossed. All right. Any what the fudge cake moments, y'all? What the fudge cake?
I've got one.
Yes, sir.
My what the fuck's kid moment comes from our good old friend Antonio Brown. Apparently,
I heard about Antonio Brown. Okay, wait, what's going on?
I heard him begging the Steelers to play. He's willing to play for free, and that apparently Ben Roethlisberger has given him permission to wear good old number 7 on the field. But I'm just like, come on, AB. Like, your last opportunity was with Tom Brady and the Bucks, and you won a ring. Then you decided to do jumping jacks and left the stadium. Like, you can't. Your career's done. Accept it. But yeah. So what's yours?
Oh man. My what the fudge cake moment is I didn't even realize that the NFL never has a date for the regular season schedule. There's never an official date. I always thought there was an official date.
I thought it was like 2 weeks after, 3 weeks after
it's usually like that, but there's never an official date. Yeah, I never knew that. So I'm like, NFL, what are you doing? Make me wait. So my what the fudge cake moment is pretty much me. Because for some strange reason, I always thought the draft was like a week before. I thought the schedule was out like a week before the draft. My dumb self, I don't know what I was smoking on. But then I realized, oh no, it's always like 2 weeks after the draft.
Yeah.
You know, but then I looked into it, and they said there's never a date for it. It just comes out. When it's done, it's done.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, because they do so much tinkering. And I thought about it, you want to get the rookies in there first, who they play for first, and then get these good matchups. But they have about, I think I read it's like an 8-person group that kind of goes through the schedule. They say it takes forever, it takes a while. And but they get it in, they send it off to this person, that person gets it, looks at it, okays it, gets to the next person. It's like a 5 or 6 process.
Damn.
And then it's all right, good, we're good to go, man. But
I know they had like a while they had that like old sort of NFL person who would just stare at it and go, I've got it, and then just plow through. But apparently they're now using AI to fix it, so that's going to be interesting. We'll have Chiefs versus Chiefs at some point.
I just don't want AI to be like, hey, let's get more divisional games on Thursday Night Football. That sucks, man.
But you are spot on about not having an official. We've got predictions of May the 9th based on past release dates. The NFL can expect the scheduled release dates to be early May, typical on a Thursday, perhaps Thursday the May.
It's usually a Thursday-ish or a Thursday is usually a day, right? And let's be honest, it should be a national holiday. I love the NFL schedule release, man. People hate it because there's some folks that was like really mad because it's on national TV. Like the last, I want to say 5 or 6 years, ESPN's had a release party per se of the schedule. And
Why get mad?
I don't know. They get mad at that. Like I don't know. Like it's very overrated. The schedule very overrated. That kind of stuff. Like, dude, I don't know about you, but if you're a diehard NFL fan like myself of the New Orleans Saints, I want to see who playing. And yes, when that comes out, I'm marking it all. I'm going to that game. Oh, we gonna beat this team. We might get an ass right here. It's a lot going on. I love it, and I want to see everybody else who plays on Sunday Night Football. What's the first game of the year? All that goes on. It's gonna be in Arrowhead. We know that. Who's playing Kansas City? What's your prediction? Who's gonna play the Chiefs?
Hold on, let me bring up the Chiefs opponents because I don't want to say like Green Bay and they don't face Green Bay.
But I doubt they go NFC back-to-back years.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Let's have a look. So, okay.
I'm gonna say right now.
I wonder if I can.
Oh yeah.
Do this.
Look at their home games.
How's that? Can you see that?
Can I see
Am I still? Can you see my screen?
Yeah. We still see you.
Oh, yeah. Can you see me? But can you see my screen?
Oh, hold on. We got another.
Oh, let me. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to share my screen. I don't know if it's being successful or not. No.
Trying to see. I see another thing that has you on it, but I don't know what it's gonna do. There's. Oh, I see it now. Hold on. Boom.
Yeah.
There we go. Now let me go ahead and
might as well test this out for when we go over the schedule release.
Home games for the Chiefs. Broncos.
Yeah, you got the home games there. You've obviously got the Broncos, Chargers, Raiders. Pretty typical. Then you've got the Ravens, which is going to be fun.
Oh,
Bengals are going to be fun.
You already know what it
Houston.
is. Then. You already know what it is. It's Houston.
It's got to be, right?
It's got to be Houston. It's not going to be Joe Burrow and the Bengals because that's already been like Burrow doesn't have that hype coming into to this year.
No offense. It's not going to be the Steelers. Steelers, Saints.
What's the NFC opponents?
They're not facing any NFC opponents at home.
No, they've got to. That's not.
No. You've got at home. They've got literally all AFC. Oh, sorry. The two NFCs are the Saints and the Buccaneers.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Texans.
It's gonna be Texans or Ravens.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Texans.
Yeah, Texans or Ravens. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
so now,
my goodness.
That's gonna be interesting. So now I'm gonna hit stop sharing, and hopefully I'm back.
Yeah, no, you were here the whole time.
Oh, okay. I was trying to share my screen. Share my screen with the viewers.
You hit the whole time. I did something to make it come up, and I just showed it to where they can still see us and the thing. So yeah, that was dope. All right.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it worked out.
But yeah, no, that's definitely Houston, right?
Yeah, it gotta be Houston. I'm gonna go with Houston versus Kansas City.
Diggs versus Kansas City again.
Yeah, right. So he can stare out, and thank God confetti's not falling, right? I gotta see Stephon Diggs hold his hips one more time, looking at confetti falling down. Anyways, all right. So that's all what the fudge cake moments, y'all.
Yeah.
All right. So
I don't suppose we could quickly talk about the situation in Dallas.
Yeah, let's go. Close the message, man. Time to wrap it up. So if you guys got any questions on here, man, ask all your questions out, and we will answer. But yeah, what's going on in Dallas with Micah Parsons, bro?
So Micah Parsons, according to obviously beat writers, we don't know how true that is. He has rubbed a lot of people in the front office and the locker room very thin with his attitude. It's apparently, according to this, that it's a lot focused on him and him alone. And they said they wouldn't be surprised if Parsons isn't traded this year or next year. So, because
Crazy.
obviously I heard this because a lot of Eagles fans are like, oh, Eagles trade for him. He's clearly an Eagles fans. There is no way on this earth that Dallas is trading Parsons to the Eagles. Even if we offer 26 first round picks, they ain't going to give it to us.
I'll do it. They ain't crazy.
But also, he might be gone. And also, according to that, CD Lamb has announced that he will not partake in any off-season practices or events of the Dallas Cowboys until he gets his contract. He wants to get paid. It's his time to get paid. So
He deserves it, though. I ain't gonna lie.
So the Cowboys are in a very sticky situation. Like, they might lose their famous pass rusher and their best wide receiver if they can't splash the cash. So yeah.
Only only freaking issue is that they keep paying everybody else, man.
Mm-hmm.
They keep paying Dak. You know, at the end of the day, Dak got to bite that bullet one of these days.
Well, that's it. They're not gonna extend him until he's gonna be a free agent.
Yeah. So man.
So
that
it's gonna
is
be
crazy.
fun.
All right, man. Well,
I've got one. How did you like the UFL?
Oh, I loved it. Oh my God, yes. Well, week 1 was good, but week 2 was whoo.
Fantastic.
Week 2 took the cake, man.
Oh.
It is gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good year. And
the comeback win against the Brahmas was amazing.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, fantastic.
I mean, so many good games already, and I like the fact that these 8 teams are so close. These 8 teams are so close together. You know, Michigan Panthers, although they lost to the Stallion this past weekend, they look good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So UFL, I mean, they're tied. UFL versus XFL now is tied at 2. It was 2-0 UFL. Now it's 2-2 because XFL won both games.
The one thing that does suck is obviously that kicker. I believe it for the Brothers.
Yeah, destroyed him, man. I heard he got
fractured his neck.
Fractured his neck?
Yeah, you know that tackle he took. Multiple fractures in the neck.
God dog it. I know it was a neck fracture. God dog. That sucks because he hadn't even kicked the ball yet. 2 games, no kicks yet because it's the way the game went out.
Yeah, he's just done kickoffs.
Yeah, just kickoffs.
And he's been doing well at the kickoffs, and that tackle was woof. But it was a bad form tackle. He led with his head and compressed his neck, resulted in fractures.
It freaking sucks, bro.
It does suck. It really does suck. But UFL is doing well. St. Louis came out to play
40,300 and something. It's crazy. How we both said 40,000 at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, 40,000, man, that's wild, bro. I mean, shout out to St. Louis, bro. I mean, St. Louis got it on lock. That DC crowd was crazy this past weekend.
Beer Snake.
San Antonio looked good week 1. I can't wait to see them again when they come back out. Birmingham's going to have their first home game this weekend. They're going to tear it up too. I guarantee Birmingham's going to be a packed crowd as well. The only one I was very upset with was Memphis, and that's the one I kind of knew.
8,000, I think, Memphis?
Yeah, 8,000. That's it. And I kind of, because I didn't see it. I was like, it's Memphis, like, and they're playing a big-ass Liberty Stadium, and it's not enough love affair for me to think they'll have, like, 15,000, 16,000. No, 8,000, barely. You know, so that sucks.
That does suck, but everything I heard is people are loving it. The product they're producing is fantastic. If only that attendance would pop a bit more, then hopefully their UFL will be next year.
It was only Memphis. I mean, well, Arlington also had its issues with week 1. Against, but they still brought in that's still like 14,000.
That's still good. What was it?
And
14,000 times.
Test Jake Bates' leg. The kicker from Michigan hit that 64-yarder. And in week 2, he hit a 62-yarder with ease. This dude is phenomenal. Dude hadn't kicked since high school, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, it's so good.
He's going to be on the NFL squad this next season. I guarantee you that.
if you had told us earlier, oh UFL, you'll be talking about the kickers. You'd be like, oh, is that only the highlight? But no, everything's good, including the kicking.
including the kicking. So
Including the kicking. It's
I'm
so
with it.
good.
I'm like, you took the best of the best from USFL, took the best from the best from the XFL, and now you got them all in this one league. That's why it's been so competitive so far, and there's been some great
Mhm.
games, bro. And I'm just super excited for how it all can come out when it's all said and done, man. So,
Yes, I agree.
I will be calling. Hopefully, I can call all 4 games. I'll call the Saturday games for sure. Maybe one game on Sunday. We'll find out. But some really good football and really competitive football. So that's all we ask for. All right, y'all. Well, that's been our show, man. Any last words, TJ, before we get up out of here?
Just have a great night, everyone. Stay safe. It is a crazy world out there. Look after yourself, and yeah, hopefully see you guys next week for, well, maybe not next week, if definitely the week before the NFL draft and the
Nah.
craziness.
We'll show some love on Tuesdays again. We'll show some love, obviously, and do a just have another episode like today and have a good little talk
Yeah,
about stuff going on. But then, like I said, you
awesome.
guys, once again, you guys will see me and TJ on the Keeping It, and I'm sorry, As the NFL Turns, excuse me, on the As the NFL Turns podcast channel. Check that out. Me and TJ and a plethora of really, really awesome people are going to be live. A 5 hour fiasco, something like that. We're going to do the whole entire NFL draft. I'm with it, bro. I'm all with it, man. So let's do it. Hey, for the
It's gonna be
homeboy
good.
TJ, I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. This is another episode of Tuesdays with TJ, presented by Uneducated Sports Talk, the NFL podcast, episode number 31. All sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Stay smart, stay educated. Peace. Love you, mama. Love you all. Love you, TJ. Have a good rest of y'all day, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday for episode 32.
Have a great night, everyone.